They will do it on times.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But did you understand the problems?
Hmm?
Yeah. Did you understand the problems? Any
Yeah,
of
like
the
some.
problem? Yeah. So any of the problem you found hard to solve?
Mm,
Okay. So uh, it will be specific. Let me open that in here and then let us quickly discuss that and then we go to the topic that we were doing. So let me quickly. Okay, Rizwan and Talha are not here, and Shoaib is also not here, right? So the exams are near and there'll be a rush, right? So before that, I want to complete all the syllabus and then revise so many times, so that you guys have ample amount of speed in doing any problem. So it's all about the understanding of the problem and then speed. So the first part is understanding problem, right? And the second is, so currently we are doing the first part, and in revision we will do the second part. So, yeah, sure, Madam. So which is fourth one? Fourth one we have done, I guess, right? So fourth one we have, yeah, cos 60. Okay, we have done this problem, right, Ashit?
um,
Yeah. So the fourth and fifth problem, fourth and fifth, which problem, Ashit? Okay, so let me start with this fourth one, right, and then we will do this fifth one. So fourth problem, take A equals to 60, right? So you have solved this question, and B equals to 30 degrees. Write the value of cos A. Oh, so did you guys, yeah, gone through the fourth one was, yeah, the fourth one was, okay, yeah, question four. Okay, okay, Ash. Yeah. So, did you guys went through that table? Yeah. Did you guys go through that table that we discussed? The values, some specific values of the cos or all the trigonometric ratios. So, cos B, which is cos 30, and then cos A plus B. So, cos A plus B is cos 30 plus 60, right? So, cos 90. Right, and yeah, did you guys memorize? Screen is stuck. Okay, now it's okay. Cos 60 is how much? Amar. Yes.
yes, sir.
Cos 60 is how much?
Cos 60.
Yeah, because this second exercise is all about remembering the values. Yeah, half. Yes, yes, Ashu. So this is half. Cos 30 is,
Cos 30.
why my voice is echoing. Cos 90 is 0. Right. So we can see that in this question they are asking that whether it is true or not. Cos A plus B. Cos A plus B. Right. this is equal to, and is, yeah, so cos A plus cos B. So this is 0, and this is 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2. So this is root 3 plus 1 by 2, which is not equal to 0, which means that cos A plus B not equal to cos A plus cos B, right? So we cannot, this is not a multiplication. Always remember that this is not a multiplication. We cannot write cos A plus cos B. These values will be totally different. So this was the purpose of this
So
question.
understood.
Understood? Okay. And Amar, Shaima, and Shoaib, understood? Oh,
Yes.
so this is not equal to. Why did I? Yeah. Okay. So Shoaib, understood?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Amar, why? Why
So
my
can you
voice
hear
is
me?
echoing? Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. I guess there are two devices that are echoing, so I can hear my voice, right? Okay. So if this is clear, then yeah. Did you guys note it down? So Shaima, Shoaib, and
Yes, sir.
Amar, did you
Yes, sir.
note it? Okay, so let us erase this and yeah. Okay. So am I on the loudspeaker, Amar? Because my voice is echoing. Sometimes. This is not happening now, but just a moment ago, my voice was echoing. Yeah, now. So now it is echoing.
Yes, sir. Your voice is echoing.
Yeah, so that is happening because of Amar, right? Am I in the loudspeaker, Amar?
So means
Yeah, yeah. You connect with some microphone device, right?
no, sir.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So now, fifth question. Okay, I will give this as your homework. You try and then we'll see. So let us quickly go back to what we were doing. Okay. Or let me give the hint for this question. So I can see that this question has been asked so many times. This type of question. So find cosec 30, cos 60 geometrically. Yes, Amar. And find the value of cosec 30 geometrically. Find the value of sec 45 geometrically, sec 60 geometrically. So this is a repeating question, right? So this is asked in foreign 2010 Delhi board term. So this has been asked recently in board exam. Okay, so I guess this is an important question, right?
So your voice is echoing again.
Yeah. So that is because of Amar's
So he can
microphone, right?
mute his mic, then it won't.
Yeah, yeah. So Amar, you connect to some audio device, microphone. Otherwise, my voice will echo, and I can, yeah. So now
Sir,
it is.
I don't have any ones that have any microphones with me right now currently.
Oh, oh, okay. So yeah, yeah, Shaima, I will tell you. I will tell you. So Shaima is asking that what does it mean to find it geometrically, right? So this is the question that how can we find the values geometrically? Okay. So yes, Amma, then we'll have to mute your microphone, right? So whenever you have a question, then ask. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise you have to because yeah, my voice is echoing and it is irritating to me and as well as you guys, right? So okay. So what is the meaning of geometrically? So geometrically meaning that we have to draw some triangle, right? And geometrically find out the value of all the trigonometric ratios. Okay. So the idea is that they will ask you only about 60, 30, and 45. These will be the three angles that they will ask. Okay. And what is the trick? So for 60 and 30, what you do is that you make an equilateral triangle, right? So what is the angle of equilateral triangle, Hashit?
Yes, sir.
What is the angle of equilateral triangle?
Um,
Interior angles, right? Interior
oh,
angles.
so sum of all angles.
Yeah. So if this is an equilateral triangle, then all the angles are equal, right? So 180. Okay. So all, let's say this is equal, equal, equal. Then 3x is 180, right? So x would be how much? 180 by 3, which is 60. So remember in equilateral triangle, you guys always, yeah, already, but you guys have forgotten. So always remember that for equilateral triangle, all angles are 60. Right? This, you know, right, guys? Who is messaging? Okay. So this is the trick of whenever we want to find out the angle of 60 and 30. Okay. Whenever we want to find out the angle of 60 and 30, we make an equilateral triangle. Right. So for 60, 30, equilateral, and 45, isosceles. So this is the trick. For 60, 30, you make an equilateral
Which
triangle for
question is
I.
that?
Yes, fifth question. Fifth question. Okay. So we can find out any of the trigonometric ratio. Right. So for 45, we draw an isosceles right angle triangle. So isosceles right angle triangle. Okay. So let's say this is A and this is isosceles triangle. So what would be this angle? Shaima, you tell me, what would be this triangle? If this is a right angle triangle, right? And it is an isosceles triangle. So what would be these two angles? And this question is for you guys also. Hashit, Amar, and Shreya. This question for you also.
Yes, sir. Could you repeat the question?
Yeah, the question is that you have a right angle isosceles triangle. Then what would be the two angles? Because we know that this angle is 90 degrees. So what would be the other two angles? This is the question.
45 degrees.
Uh,
Yes, yes, Shaima,
45 degrees.
45 degree. Okay, so Shaima answer is 45 degree, right? And this is an isosceles, so this is also 5. So are you guys agreeing with Shaima's answer? Yes.
mm,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Okay, so Shoaib is saying
Yes.
that 45 degree. Right, Amar?
Yes, 45
Uh,
also.
okay, Hashid agreed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so everyone agreed, right? So remember, whenever we want to prove that, yeah, whenever we want to calculate the 45-degree angle, so we make an isosceles right angle triangle. So this is A, this would be A. What would be this? What would be this?
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse. Of course, yes, yes. So what would be the value? Yeah, what would be the value? B. Why B? The value, Shaima. What is this value? What is the hypotenuse? No, no, this is hypotenuse. Why B? Okay, so you guys have
So a power 4.
so what did this guy do to you, Pythagoras? Why are you guys forgetting this guy, right? So This is hypotenuse, right? So perpendicular square plus base square root 2a, right? Understood, guys?
Yes.
So this is root 2a, right? This is a, this is a. So if I ask you, right? So let me write this. So this is what we mean by geometrically prove that what is sine 45. So now you guys
So,
can let,
so when they ask us to geometrically prove it, okay, what are we supposed to prove here?
yeah. So first we have to make some triangle, right? Geometrically we will make some triangle and we will assign all the sides. Okay. So first would be to make a triangle, and choosing of triangle would be on the basis of the angle. So whenever they say 45-degree, you always make this angle, this triangle. And whenever they say one of them, so you always make equilateral triangle. Okay, understood?
Yes.
So geometrically,
Okay.
first we have to make the triangle, right, on the basis of the angle, and then second, assign assign PBH. Okay,
Wait, so like how do you create the triangles?
yeah. How
Like
do I?
how do you
Yeah,
create the triangles?
yeah. So in 45-degree, I know that I'll have to use a right angle triangle, right? So how can I get 45-degree with the right angle triangle, right? So if I make the isosceles triangle, I can get the 45-degree, correct?
Yes.
And then I know that the base would be or perpendicular, these would be same because this is an isosceles triangle. Then I can always calculate the hypotenuse, right? So now I have the base, perpendicular, and hypotenuse. So sine 45-degree, let's say that I choose this angle, right? So for this angle, perpendicular is this, right? So this would be A, or let me write P by H. So this is A by root 2A, which means what? 1 by, yeah. What about 30-degree? Yeah, yeah. So we will come to that. We'll come to that. So 60 and 30, right? For 60 and 30, we will make this triangle. So I'm coming to that, right? First, we prove this 45-degree. So now you guys can calculate all the angles, right? So can you guys tell me that what would be tan 45 from this geometry? From this geometry, what would be tan 45?
1.
1, right? P by B, A by A, 1. And we can also calculate cos 45, which is B by H, which is A by root 2A. So again, 1 by 2. So you see, we can calculate any of the angle of 45-degree using this triangle. I have made a mess out of this triangle, but yeah, this is the trick for 45-degree. Understood? Yeah,
Yes,
So
sir.
can you do
yeah.
one
This is
more and show like how the triangles are made? Like I still can't get it.
Yeah. So we'll have to figure out, right? So in which right angle triangle I can get 45 degree. So this was the trick, right? I want to have this 45 degree. So if this is 45 degree, this is 90. So this would be what? 45 degree, right? Then I have an isosceles triangle. Then I assign some side. So this is A, this is A. Then I can calculate the hypotenuse. Right. So this would be root. So now I have all the information about this triangle. Right. Then I can calculate all the trigonometric ratios of 45 degrees. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you guys, yeah. So did you guys check this? Is this correct? Is this correct value? Yeah. Are these correct values? Yeah, do you
Yes.
guys, yeah, okay. So if, and did you guys note down this part? Noted,
No, sir. No, sir. Could you scroll it up?
yeah, so please only note this part. I will talk about the 60 and
Done, sir.
30. Yeah. And Shaima, Hashid, Shoaib, what about you guys? Note it.
Done, sir.
No, sir.
Oh, you noted. Okay. Amar, what about you? Note it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let us talk about the 60 and 30-degree angle, right? Always remember we are talking about right angle triangle, right? We are talking about right angle triangle. But if we use this equilateral triangle, right? So what is the use of this equilateral triangle? The idea is that we know already that this is 60, this is 60, and this is 60, correct? So, and we also know that this side is A, this side is A, this side is A. This information we know, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I have to get, first is that I have to get a right angle triangle, right? This is the first idea. And second is that I have to get 60 and 30 degrees. So from this equilateral triangle, how can I get right angle triangle? Yes. How can I get a right? Yes, yes. Amar, are you saying something? Kashif, yes. Are you saying
Sir,
something?
draw a median.
Yeah, draw an altitude, right? So if I draw an altitude, yes, absolutely correct. So that altitude would be equal to the median, right? So for equilateral triangle case, okay, the median is the altitude. So this is the altitude, right? So, and this is also the median. So this total was A, right? So what would be this from here to here?
Half of it.
Half of it, A by 2, right? So this is A by 2. And this is also the perpendicular bisector. So this was, total was 60. So how much this would be?
30, 30.
30, right? So can you guys see this triangle ABC? Now I have all these criteria fulfilled, right? This one and this one, correct?
Yes, sir.
And what is this? What is this side? How can I calculate this side? Yes. How can I calculate this side?
Pythagoras theorem.
Yes, Pythagoras, from Pythagoras theorem. So calculate me this side and tell me the answer. What is this side? Calculate, everybody calculate and tell.
So through Pythagoras theorem.
Yeah, through Pythagoras theorem, right? So always remember this one we always know that opposite to 90 degree is hypotenuse, right? And if this is the angle we are choosing, so this is perpendicular and this is base. So whatever method you apply, you calculate the
So what should we calculate? AC.
AC, right? AC view, because we will know all the things. We know hypotenuse, we know base, right?
So through Pythagoras theorem, is it possible?
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. So we know that this is perpendicular. We know that this is base. And we know that this is hypotenuse. So this we know, right? And we know this much. And we know this guy. So we can calculate this guy, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please calculate and tell me the answer. Oh, I wanted to start. I wanted to finish this second exercise. So what I will do is that the second exercise is all about remembering the angles value. 3 is square by 4. Okay, so we'll have to take the root also, right? P square would be 3a square by, right, Hash? Yes. So P would be root 3 a by 2. Yeah. Yeah, root 3a by 2. Yes, yes, Hashid and Shaima got root 3a by 2. Amar and Shoaib, what did you guys get? Yes, Amar, what did you guys get? Amar and Shoaib. Yes, guys, what did you get? Amar and Shoaib.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what did you get? Perpendicular, what did you get? Did you get root 3a by 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shoaib also got. Amar, what about you, sir?
Yes, sir.
You also got. Okay, so everybody got root 3a by 2, right? So let us write this. Root 3a by 2. Okay, now we have all the angles and we have all the sides, right? So let's say if I want to calculate sine of 60, right? Sine of 60. So I am choosing this angle, right? So this is perpendicular by hypotenuse. So what is my perpendicular for sine of 60? This is my perpendicular, right? Root 3a by 2. Yes, 660. No, no, no. We are calculating sine 60. So we can also calculate 660. Any angle, any trigonometric ratio we can calculate. Okay. So in here they were asking cosec 30, cos 60. So I'm generally just talking about sine. Yeah. So sine 60 is p by h. P is root 3 a by 2 and h is a. So a cancels and we have root 3a root 3 by 2. Right. So is it matching with whatever we learned in the table? Is it matching?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. And we can also calculate sine 30. Right. So sine 30 is also p by h. So for this case,
1 by.
right. So for this case, this is the perpendicular, right? So a by 2 by a. So 1 by 2 as Hashid. Okay. And Hashid, as you were saying, sec 60. This would be how much? What is sec 60 in terms of ratios? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What is sec theta in terms of ratio? Yeah.
In
Is
terms of
it,
ratio,
yeah, in terms of P and B and H, what is sec theta?
uh,
So remember
P
that
by
this
P by B.
P by B. Okay. So remember that sec is reciprocal of cos. And cos theta, we know. What is cos theta?
B by H.
B by H. So this is reciprocal. So H by
H
B,
by
right?
B.
Right. Tan theta is B by B, right? Tan
Yes,
theta is
sir.
B by B, right? So this is H by B. So H is how much? H is A. And what is there? BA for this 60, this is A by 2. So this goes over here, A cancels and we have 2. Right. So in this manner, we can calculate any trigonometric ratio. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you guys write down this part. 4, 30 and 60. So write down from. So if we know all the sides and all the angles, then we can calculate any trigonometric function, right? So always remember for 30, 60, we draw equilateral triangle and For 45, we draw isosceles right angle triangle. You guys please note it down and then, oh, we have only 50. Yeah, is this clear to you all? Everybody understood? Yes, guys. Any doubt in this?
No, sir, no doubt.
Okay, and noted everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Shaima, Shoaib, and Amar. What about you guys?
Done, sir.
Okay,
Done.
okay, so now let us go back to the right. Let us go back to the questions that we did. So, okay. So we were doing the 8.2 exercise, right? Yeah. And what I will do is that, so in this exercise, you only have to remember what? So you only have to remember one thing, right? The table. So if you remember that, then all is easy. What I will do is that I will skip all these questions because you have to just put the values. So you guys practice all these questions. Okay. So trigonometric function, right? And then 0 degree, then 30 degree, 45, 60, and 90. So if I can write sine theta, right? So this is 0. 30 is how much, Amar? 30 is how much? Yeah, sine 30 is how much? Yeah,
Mm,
Yes, sir.
yeah, sine 30 is how much?
One by two.
1 by 2, right? Okay. And then 45 is 1 by root 2, 1 root 3 by 2, and then 1. And then cos A, for cos theta, what we do, we write in the reverse order, right? So 1 root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2,
okay.
1 by, yes. And then we can also write tan theta, which is sine theta by cos theta. So 0 by 1, which is 0, 1 by 2, root 3 by 2, so 1 by root 3. This is 1, this is root 3, this is, so these are the values. Always remember this, right? Okay. Yeah, and what I will do is that I will do this third question, right? And you guys practice all these questions because these are just putting the values of all the trigonometric ratios. So you have to just remember these values. Okay. Yeah, and if you guys face
Yes.
any yeah, if you guys face any problem, so please ask. You guys practice these questions because these are all for calculation purpose, right? And this will, yeah, so this will be your practice. Okay, solve all these questions. How many questions do you have? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So you have 8 questions. Practice all these questions. Okay, guys. Yeah. Now let us come to this third question. Tan A plus B is root. Right. Tan A plus B is root 3. And tan A minus B is 1 by root. Okay. So by looking at the table, Shaima, what can you tell about, let's say that this is first equation. This is second equation. So tan of A plus B is root 3. So what can you tell about the root 3 value? So for what value of tan theta, this is root 3?
Tan 60 degrees.
Yeah. So I can write, yes. So I can write this as tan 60. So tan of A plus B, right? This is tan of 60, which means that this guy cancels and I have A plus B, right? This is 60. So this is the, let's say, third equation. And similarly, Shoaib, tan A minus B is 1 by root. So what is this angle? For what angle of tan theta? This is 1 by root. Yes, Shoaib.
Yes, sir.
For what value of theta? This is 1 by 3. Yes, Shashi, correct.
30.
30 degree, right? So I can write 1 by root 3 as tan 30. Right? So these are equal, right? And this is tan of something, and this is tan of something, which means that these angles are equal. So A minus B is so we have two unknowns, A and B, and we have two equations, right? So we can solve these. So A minus B and then A plus B is 60. So elimination method, right guys? What should we do? Add or subtract? Oh, we can do both, right? So let us add first, right? Add these two equations. So adding, right, let me write adding. So this is 2A, this is cancelling, and this is 90. So A is 45, right? And A plus B is 60. So A plus B is 60. B is 60 minus A, which is 60 minus 45, which is what? The 15 and then 15. So B is 15. Is this clear, guys? Yeah, is this question clear?
Uh, yes, sir.
Amar, Shama, and Shoaib, what about you guys? We just plug in the values of root 3 and 1 by. Yeah, any doubt, guys? Okay, so please note
No,
it
sir, no
down.
doubt.
Yeah, please note it down and then, yeah, so again, state whether the volume are justified. A plus B is theta increases as theta increases, so all values. Yeah. So, okay, please note down this part, and then we will start trigonometric identities. Right. So that we have Wednesday and Sunday. So Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, we can finish this trigonometric chapter. Whenever you guys, yeah, want me to scroll down the screen, you guys Yeah, should I scroll down the screen, guys?
Yes, sir.
Do we have backup classes today? Yes, yes, Hashit. So we have a backup classes today. Yeah, when you guys are finished noting, please tell. At 6:30 KSA time. Yeah, 6:30 is 9. Yeah, 6:30 KSA. Yes, yes, Hashit. Noted, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let us erase this and that. Again, you guys think about this fourth question. Okay, so we just a moment ago, as Hashid asked about the fourth question, right? The homework problem. So we in the homework problem we saw that cos of a plus b. This cannot be cos of a plus cos b. Right? This we just proved a moment ago, right? So this is the similar question. So sine of a cannot be sine a plus sine, right? So and you can take to justify your answer, you can take a equal to right 60 and b equal to 30. So from that you can justify your answer. Right? Just a moment ago we did this problem. So just follow that path. And you guys think about these questions. Okay. Yeah. So now let us move on to the next topic, which is trigonometric identity. Right. Trigonometric identity. Or right. So we already know about the algebraic identities, right? We know that a plus b square is something a square plus 2ab plus b square and something like that. So similarly, your trigonometric functions are related by some property. Okay. So whenever we can write the trigonometric function as other trigonometric function, so that is called the identity, right? So we have three special identities. Okay, and we will talk about that, right? So okay, so before we do that, we already know the Pythagoras theorem, right? Pythagoras theorem says that b square plus b square is h square. This we know, right, guys? Okay. So the first trigonometric identity is this one. Sine square theta plus cos square theta. This is one. Okay. So this is the first trigonometric identity that we use. So we have three special trigonometric identity. We will talk about that one by one, right? So first is this. Okay. So how can we prove? How can we prove this? Okay. So we have to prove that LHS is what? Let us take LHS. LHS is sine square theta plus cos square theta. My voice is lagging. Yeah, so is it happening for you guys also? Amar, Shaima, and Shoaib? Is my voice lagging? Yes.
No, sir.
Yeah, so for Shoaib it is not lagging, Ashif. So check your internet, okay?
Yes, sir. I'll check.
Yeah. So, okay, so what is sine theta, Ashif? What is sine theta? Yes. What is sine theta?
So P by H.
P by h, right? So we have to take the square of P by h. And Shoaib, what is cos theta? Shoaib, what is cos theta?
For B by H.
By h, right? So again, take the square because this is square. So this is b square by h square, and this is b square by h square. So if we take the LCM, right? If we take the LCM, this is h square. So this is p square plus b square. And what is p square plus b square? H square, right? So h square, this cancels and we have 1, which is equal to RHS. Right, so we can say that sine square theta plus cos square theta, this is 1. So this is the first trigonometric identity. Okay, clear guys? So quickly note it down guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, quickly note it down. And then we will also talk about two others. Yeah, so noted, whenever you guys have noted it down, please tell. Noted, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so second one is sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. Okay, this is the second one. So Shaima, you tell me what is sec theta?
H by B.
H by b, right? So this is square. And what is tan theta?
B by P.
Hmm, p by b, right? P by b. So p by, okay, and then a square. So LHS, right? So this would be what? This would be h square minus b square minus b square by b square. So again take the LCM. This is h square minus p square. So what is h square minus p square? Correct, guys?
Yes, sir.
So again 1, right, which is RHS. So this says that sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. So this is the second identity. Understood, guys? And the last one,
Yes, sir.
which we will need is this one. Cosec square theta minus cot square theta. This is equal to 1. So again, take the LHS. So cosec theta is what? H by square minus this is what? B by. So again, this is h square by p square minus p square by p square. So p square LCM h square minus p square. So again, p square by p square, right? Because p square plus p square is h square. So p square is h square minus p square. So this is 1 and then, so this is the third. Quickly note it, guys, and then we will, yeah, so, okay, from the next batch, nobody has come, right? Good, good. Yeah,
Yes.
so we have, yeah. Please note it down, and if you guys have any doubts, please ask. Okay, yeah, so quickly note it down. Okay, fast,
Done, sir.
done. Ashid, you have noted. Uh, Shaima, Shoaib, and Amal, what about you guys? Noted. Yes, Amar, noted.
1 second, last. Yeah, done.
Then Shoaib and Shaima, what about you guys?
Done,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Done. Okay, so remember, we have in the last exercise, right? So in the last exercise, we have only three identities that we will use. So you guys remember this, and in the next class, please memorize this, right? So all the question would be based on these three identities. So first one is sine squared theta plus cos squared theta equals to 1. Second one is sec squared theta minus tan squared theta. This is 1. And third one is cosec squared theta minus cot squared theta equals to. So these are the three identities that we will use in all of these questions. Okay. Yeah, so remember this and memorize this so that we can, yeah, talk about this in the next class. Okay, guys. Yeah. Bye, guys. Bye, Hashid, Shaima, Amar, and Shwet. Bye, guys. So for chapter 3, learning has few questions. If you have any PYQ of chapter 3, please share it. Okay. Yeah, Hashid, are you there? Yeah, so you are here. Yeah, so for chapter 3, learning, we have a very few questions for chapter 3. Yeah, Hashid, so in chapter 3, are you there? Yeah, so you are there. Amira and yeah, Faiz, you are here. Where did Abir go?
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Okay, so Walaikum Salam, Assalamu alaikum Faiz. Yeah, so